In this video, I will be talking about how to find the domain of a function. For this video, I will be solving for part A, while you can try out part B and part C yourself and check the next video to see if you're correct. For the solution, we have the y is equals to f of x, which means that y is a function of x, where y is the dependent variable and x is the independent variable. The domain. These are values of the independent variable x, that is the argument. Note that the question here is actually asking us to find the values of x that makes the function defined. So we have a function y is equals to the square root of x plus 2. So the first thing we need to do, we need to try out the values such as minus 1, minus 2, minus 3 down to minus n. These are the negative values. When we plug in x equals to minus 1 into our function, we get that y is equals to 1, which means that the function is defined at x equals to minus 1. Next, we plug in x equals to minus 2, and when we do that, we get that y is equals to 0, which means that the function is also defined at x equals to minus 2. Next, we plug in x equals to minus 3. And when we do that, we get that y is equals to a complex number, which means that the function is undefined at x equals to minus 3. If you notice, if we plug in any other number from minus 3 downwards, like minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, we are going to have a complex number, which means that at x equals to these values, the function will be undefined. Secondly, we try 0 and positive values such as 0, 1, 2 down to positive n, where n is any integer. When we plug in x equals to 0 into our function, we get that y is equals to the square root of 2, which means that the function is defined at x equals to 0. When we plug in x equals to 1 into our function, we get that y is equals to the square root of 3, which means that our function is also defined at x equals to 1. If we notice, we see that if we plug in any positive values like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 down to positive n, we are going to get a defined function. So we can write this in our interval notation as the square bracket minus 2 comma positive infinity and close our bracket. We can also write this in inequality form as x greater than or equals to minus 2. This simply means that all values of x ranges from minus 2 all the way to positive infinity, including minus 2, because here we have minus 2 is defined value for our function. So this is our answer and this is our domain. And thank you guys for watching. If this video was helpful, please make sure to like, share and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.